If you have eczema and you are actively trying to avoid steroids, then know that there are other options available. Unfortunately, when you go to like your general practitioner, your GP, or your primary care physician, if you're in America, a lot of the times they just keep recommending you steroids. They just give steroid creams like hydrocortisone or Umivate or Dermavate or Betnovate. But over a long term, they're not really suitable. You shouldn't be using those every day. And I don't want to villainize steroids because I feel online they have developed a bad rap. But you have to see all the pharmaceutical interventions as tools. And I will just say now, because you might be like, why should I listen to you? Well, one, because I have eczema and I've lived with it for many, many years. And I've managed to control it more recently. But also because I'm actually a qualified pharmacist and registered here in the UK, and I work for the NHS. So, and I've worked for all the other pharmacy chains like Boots and Lloyds and Sainsbury's and whatnot. So I do have experience, and I like to think I know what I'm talking about. But what's really helped me a lot more than the steroids, like the steroids are good for short term. So if you have a flare and you just need something to just rapidly get it down, like the steroids are great, honestly. Like you can apply those, but you shouldn't be using them sort of like every day. If you find yourself using them every day, that's when you can have issues. But if you need a product that you can use frequently, like a topical product I'm talking about here, then something like Protopic, which is this one here, which has basically got like an immunosuppressant drug inside it, is a really good choice because it takes longer for it to work. So if you was to have a flare, it would take a while for it to actually have its effect. But once it does sort of do its job, if you're the type of person that needs ongoing treatment, what you could do is just use it like once or twice a week after that, and then it would actually keep the eczema in remission. And that's exactly what I do. I actually do that. And it's also the only thing that stops my ears from cracking. Like I get if I don't use the Protopic, like my earlobes for some reason try to detach from my face, as well as like behind my ears, it's all cracked. And the steroids don't help me there. Like I have to actually use Protopic to get rid of that. It's really annoying. And I know it's something that's very common with people with eczema. But yeah, give it a go. If you have experience using Protopic or something similar, one of the other sort of topical immunosuppressive drugs or calcium inhibitors as they're officially called, leave your experience in the comments. I'd love to read it, and it'd also be useful for other people with eczema stumbling across this video.